Hey YouTube, what's going on? Mark here. First of all, I want to thank you all for joining me on this goated weekend yesterday and the day before to close out season 2 of Winter Wonderland. So starting today, we have a massive gap of free space filled by just, sorry about that, random cold fronts, random rainfall, random snowfall. It's just a waiting game until the very first legit nice day, which will most likely be in the lower to mid 70s for the season 2 premiere. Spring is in the air, as well as the 2023 Sandy Ridge season. So I look forward to that more than anything. We usually get one last snowfall, the week after Easter, which is then followed up by the first 80-degree day of the year, and then after that, we get more and more warm days, a little bit of cool fronts, and then we get one less major cold front the week before Memorial Day, and then the Coke 600 comes, and then Memorial Day itself, and then we're smooth sailing a free game until we run full circle back to season 3 of Adventures in Autumn when we begin the 2023-2024 season, a whole ass year away from now. But the reality is, I don't want to think about that right now. But even if that's the case, we just gotta be aware. We do, as a million little things taught us, you gotta bounce. I know we haven't done Spring is in the Air, Fun in the Sun yet, but here's the thing though, we learned the last 2 years, 20 last year and the year before, we always get so hyped about, telling winter get the fuck out of here, and then getting to spring, only for spring to go by so fast, really 2.5 full months, and then summer gets here, where at first it looked like it's going to take its own time, like it's going to be here forever. But then as soon as 4th of July comes to an end, it starts speeding up a little bit. But then as we get to the start of August, it starts speeding up more, and it's going too fast. It's like, oh, come on, I don't want to lose our warm weather. I don't want it to be fucking cold. Unless you live in a place like California, Las Vegas, or Florida, except for the one time where it snowed in Cali, not this recently, it's not that shit's not gonna last forever. It's not. As much as I would like it to, it's not gonna last forever unless you live in a place like Florida, not just Florida, California, or Las Vegas, but hell, even Arizona or the Bahamas or Kaimoya's hometown of Hawaii. So that's the only saving grace you're gonna get of having summer all year round and no, stupid ass winter, or like I like to say bitch ass winter, but spring is in the air, is coming, we got Fun in the Sun, how many months away? April, May, yeah, 3 months away from season 3 of Fun in the Sun. So all the banger and rager content will be here before all the rager content will be here before you know it. Some of the banger content will be back before you know it. So anyway, what I really came in here to talk about is my arm itches. On my other hand, that I'm holding the camera. I have some really bad news, but at the same time, it's gonna be end up having a good outcome as a result in the very end going forward. So I'm not upset about it at all. I know you guys are going to be asking me lots of questions, showing your concern and showing all the love and support. And as much as I appreciate it, you don't have to worry about cheering me up. I am fine. I got everything under control. Everything's perfectly under control from this point going forward. As you probably saw, I'm on the community tabs on YouTube and some screenshots on Instagram and TikTok, and of course over on my Facebook page for those of you on my YouTube who have Facebook. You on my YouTube have Facebook. The Halloween dream has officially ended. Raizel and I are no longer together. Now, I'm going to tell you as to what happened. This probably won't be that long of a video like I have, other breakup videos have been. So apparently, this one girl I work with in my building, when did this happen? When we went to Dollar General that one day, when I bought my Coke and my mozzarella sticks, I could tell my body language and what my active physical motions in real time that I was getting attracted to this girl that used to ride in my bus when she first started, but then changed routes. I started getting attracted. I told her I was saving a seat for her. That's when I knew I got attracted to her. And this is the same thing that happened when I met Margaret last year, when I fell out of love with she that shall not be named. And the difference between her and Raizel is at least Raizel was a good girlfriend. I have no ill will towards her, and She never does steered me wrong, never did me dirty, never hurt my feelings, caused drama on our time. Knowing each other has been incident free, but I know it's going to be awkward as hell if we go to a ViaQuest public event and she won't want to talk to me and this and that. She's probably going to give me a dirty look or dead stare if we see each other at a ViaQuest event, which is only it happens occasionally, but I don't give a fuck. I mean, I've learned, not to, let other, the really loud house taught me when we had it took all night Friday night going into Saturday, like, don't let other people get you down and just, do whatever makes you happy. And as long as you're happy, it's no one's business. Well, I got attracted to this girl in my building to the point where I could tell I was falling out of love with Raizel, to the point where I didn't want to make myself exclusive to this girl, this new girl yet, because if I did while I was still with Raizel, I would be cheating, and so I didn't want to get canceled for that. So I had to tell her, and I tried to, well, at least with she that shall not be named, I told her in the meanest possible way, because unlike Raizel, she was a fucking nuisance ass bitch. Raizel was a good girlfriend, but at the same time, I tried to tell her in the most kindest way on Messenger, and I wasn't going to be surprised. I was going to be surprised if she was understanding about that and handled it well, but I wasn't going to be surprised if she didn't handle it well, and of course she didn't handle it well, so I had to block her on everything. So what the fuck choice did I have? You know what I'm saying? So therefore, so therefore I just did not want to, cheat, and I didn't, I was telling her that I loved her, but I was not in love with her. I didn't want to bring up the other girls, so therefore, I would get me canceled too. So, so therefore, I ended up doing the right thing by not cheating on her and bringing up somebody else that I got attracted to. So, it's the same, as much as I was an asshole to she that shall not be named, and rightfully so, but she was already a nuisance as bitch first. I'm not talking about Raizel and Margaret. I'm talking about the one before either one of those. I also did the right thing by A, not cheating on her, and B, not bringing up Margaret and that. So, this gives me, it's probably going to give you guys some, not PTSD, but like some general flashbacks to the 2021, the first half of the 2021-2022 season. So if you want to look at those two breakup videos when I broke up with Margaret before that she that shall not be named, links in the description. But I mean, there's plenty of fish in the sea, as many people tell me, so therefore there's really not to worry. The right one will fall in place one day and everything will just be okay. So that's all I wanted to come on here and talk about. I mean, now we play the waiting game on them today, starting with the gap starting today until we get to the first legit nice day, and in 2023, which will most likely be in the first 70 plus degree day, lower to mid 70s, where the season 2 premiere, spring is in the air, and the 2023 Sandy Ridge premiere. And on top of that, the weather on March 26th here in Northeast Ohio isn't looking good for like a neighborhood style birthday tribute for the GOAT, Sophia Woodward. But I'm still gonna make a birthday tribute for her. I just gotta figure out. Since I mostly can't go outside the neighborhood on the 26th to walk around the neighborhood and get the neighbors wish happy birthday, I'm gonna try to figure something else out so me and my family can do something, like my mom or my dad or whoever is available on the 26th. So until next time, this is Mark Oliveira signing off. Now watch closely tomorrow, and sometime early tomorrow morning or afternoon, there's going to be another promo. There's going to be another promo out there, that of the iconic series that's going to be of an iconic series that usually takes place during Spring is in the Air and Fun in the Sun. The prodigal son is going to be returning before you know it. Garra, Acción y Sudor, Solos Elementos de Gas, a continuación y Nickelodeon, Televisión Hecha para Ti. So that promo, the third promo of that, will be out sometime early tomorrow. And then once we get the first 80-degree day of the season, sometime late next month, the fourth promo is going to be out when we decide to make its return for what I think is, let me see here, the fitness center, and then I think we did, I think we've done 5 episodes so far. So the first episode of 2023 will be the Mark Martin installment, the 6th episode. And so once we get to the first 80-degree day of the season, then we're going to premiere that installment. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Life will give you a lot of lows. When you hit a high, enjoy it. It ain't for the weak. Goddamn, pace yourself, bring your ass, be you. You have to try harder to do less. You can't deport a dream. Sometimes the worst things in life lead to the best things. Always bet on the side side of love. You got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Sometimes you just got to be present. You never fail until you stop trying. And never pays to worry too much about things. It's never too late to turn the day around. Another day on time. Another day to shine. Sometimes you just got to flock yourself. Trust your instincts. Stand up for yourself. Not back down to anyone. All for one. One for all. She love that different. You got to bounce. Just when you think things will never be okay again, here comes a miracle that proves you way wrong. A connection could happen when you least expect it. So, honesty is the best policy. Sometimes you just gotta dive in. Follow your dreams. Show up for the rest of your life. Take care, everyone. Good night, and thank you all again for all our 250K views and all the love and support again. And so tomorrow, the Garra Acción Isidore promo 3 comes out. Promo 4 will be out around the time we get the first 80-degree day of the season. And then I'm not sure what the next video is going to be, but it's other than the reaction videos to all the shows that we're going to be watching in real time again. But keep in mind, this Friday night, Bunked returns to the schedule for the Brett Bodine through Elliot Sadler installments. And then Poker Game Night, Season 2, Episode 3 comes out this Saturday. And then trying to think, what else do we? Oh yeah, the Brook Park. Keep in mind that we already took baby steps in the channel, taking a big leap with the Winter Wonderland Season 2 finale, 2-day real time vlog style documentary, which you want to go look at. Link in the description. And now the first major step will become beyond July 9th, where we record the Brook Park Docuseries, titled The Sandhurst Era, at Homedays, which is probably going to take a week or two to put together before we come up with the finished product and release it all the way out. We release it all the way out there to the public for everyone to see on YouTube, and maybe even especially TikTok, and maybe even across other social media wherever I'm able to fit it. So see you later, everyone.